Hello, and welcome to the channel. My name's Teeter, and today we are playing 20 Minutes Till Dawn. This is actually a game I'm really fond of. It is an arena survival roguelike, not unlike Vampire Survivors, except it has quite a few things about it that are pretty much unlike Vampire Survivors. The primary one being you play as a character that that has a gun that you can shoot with, that you can actually control where you shoot. Not unlike the knife, I guess, in Vampire Survivors, but a very different game. Now, all of these numbers on here are darkness level. It's kind of an ascension system like you'd see in Slay the Spire or Hades. And I've been playing this a bunch. 15, I believe, is the highest level. We just got and beat a run on level 15. And there are achievements in the game for beating a run on level 15 as every single character in the game. Every single one of these ladies here, as well as with every weapon. So after we choose a character, we will choose a weapon. There is a progressive unlock system in this. So at the top here, I have purchased a bunch of runes. These will give you certain perks as you level them up. So every third shot has infinite piercing, double bullet size. It also deals an extra 20% damage per rank, which means it's an extra 100% damage or twice as strong. This doesn't do as much as you would think, but it is useful. When enemies die while burning or frozen, there's a 5% chance per rank, aka 25% chance, that frozen or burning status will spread. Things like that. So, just little perks that you can unlock. There's one that gives you a permanent holy shield. It reduces the regen time of a holy shield, which is not unlike the holy mantle from the Binding of Isaac. You heal 1 HP every 5th level. That's actually really useful, except they recently patched in an update to this game where they added soul hearts and tons of ways to regen health. So unfortunately, health is not hard to come by anymore. But enough of that. We will just dive right in. And honestly, the way I've been doing this is I played all the characters in order. So you unlock darkness level 1, then 2, then 3, etc. So the character with the lowest darkness level, which is Raven, is the character I played most long ago. So we're going to play as her. Her gimmick is that she summons a crow that inflicts curse. Curse is something that deals damage to enemies over time. It deals damage equal to 200% of your bullet damage, but it takes a while. There's also perks that influence curse. So you can make curse activate on a delay but be super strong. There are things that allow curse to spread, things like that. Also, the crow counts as a summon, hence summon a crow. There are many summons in this game. Summon builds are very strong. You pretty much just forego boosting your character in favor of your summons. So that's something that we'll keep in mind as we play as her today. And then we'll do the same thing weapon-wise. My lowest weapon is actually the flame cannon. Okay, so this just shoots fire and deals elemental damage. So she's gonna have the full slew of effects that we care about for her. The standard mode is just a 20-minute survival, so this will be a 20-minute video, give or take, provided that we win. And yeah, highest darkness level. We can see all the perks here. I'll just quickly cut through them. Small enemies spawn more often and have more health. Elites have more health and bosses have more health. Elites deal extra damage and bosses deal double damage. Enemies move more quickly. Elites move more quickly. Your upgrades that you get every time that you level up are reduced. Small enemies deal extra damage in the last 5 minutes. Experience gain as a whole is reduced, so you need to pick up more of the experience pebbles to level up. Small enemies have even more health, so you thought it was a lot before. Elites have even more, bosses even more, etc. And bosses attack pretty much non-stop. This last piece of darkness was the hugest, or the biggest jump in difficulty across all 15. But that doesn't matter, we're gonna get a super boosted run. And the forest is the standard level in this. The temple is a single room run, and the pumpkin patch was kind of a holiday special for Halloween. So we'll just play the forest because it's kind of the baked in mode of the game. Okay, so this is Raven, and you can see her crow going and dealing some damage. Should note that this is actually my second run. I actually had to edit out my first one because we got very overwhelmed trying to use this flame cannon because it doesn't deal bullet damage, it only deals elemental damage. Now burn does stack, so if I just like shoot the same enemy over and over again, with this they do burn for quite a bit. Call down lightning and strike a nearby enemy every second your shield is active. Actually, we're gonna get power shot because the 4th tier upgrade for power shot, even though it's just a bullet damage and bullet size increase, which doesn't impact our elemental damage from our flame cannon, the 4th tier actually synergizes with curse, so that curse will spread to different enemies, which is something I'm looking for. Speaking of summons, the magic spear counts as a summon as well, so if we boost our summon damage, the two spears that spawn next to us will actually deal more damage over time. So you can see the spears now, they're shooting out and piercing enemies, and they deal damage both on the way out and the way back. It's very powerful. Of course, as the enemy health scales, it won't be as impactful, but it is very useful. Shooting out your last ammo, also shoot out a gale of wind, which deals 10 damage every 5 seconds. Damage is boosted by your move speed. Oh wait, we do have the curse upgrade here. I have to take that. So now our bullets will also impact or inflict curse. And as I was saying before, there is a synergy that allows curse to spread upon enemy death, and that's really what we're going for. So you need the ritual ability, which is the 4th in the curse upgrade tree, and you need one of you need electro mastery, which is actually the no, I'm sorry, I'm conflating two synergies. You need ritual and you need reaper rounds, which is the 3rd stage of this tree. Even though this is just for bullet damage and bullet size, it doesn't really help us with this flame cannon. But we are kind of after the fourth tier of that. Pyro Mage, your bullets have a chance to inflict burn. Well, we're already guaranteed burn, unfortunately. But I am going to take that because one of the synergies regarding burn requires that you take an item from that skill tree. Actually, it looks like my general bullet damage has gone up, and I think it's because of the fact that we took the extra burn. It's like our bullets are dealing burn twice sometimes. I do believe burn stacks, so the more we shoot an individual enemy and the more we actually get bullet-related burn boosts, I think it'll actually impact our shots, even though they're not technically bullets. I'm gonna dragon, reload faster, gain a soul heart. Every 500th enemy killed drops a soul heart. So this is what I was saying about the health system in this game that they revamped. And now we can get enemies to drop temporary health like we have right now. I have 1 black soul heart on my register up there. Okay, so these are actually 2 things that we need for our synergies. Intense burn actually will boost our damage by a 35%. We'll synergize with electricity if we get it, and Reaper rounds will synergize with curse. I honestly think curse might be more important in the long run, so I just want to make sure that we can get it. I'll just take that right away. Now, of course, we do have to find ritual, but I'm hoping that that won't be too much of a chore. Here's our first elite. When the elite dies, it will drop a chest containing a character-specific perk. Elites are always exciting to see, but they are a little bit of a hassle to fight. This one's not so bad just because he just chases you. There's ones that spawn little baby enemies and charge you and stuff. And some of these guys get a little bit too close. Okay. I guess Frenzy Yell boost, summon attack speed goes up. They also have a chance to inflict burn and lightning as you progress through the tree. Magic Scythe is also a summon I'm going to want to get because it also allows you to inflict curse, which is what we were trying to Energize. There's all kinds of upgrades that I want, basically, but make sure that we actually get enough XP to get them, which was the trouble I had in the last run that I threw away. Assassin will be good too. So in this tree, even though it just impacts your bullets again, the last perk allows you to kill enemies that are below 20% of their health, which with all of the elemental effects that we are using is actually a pretty substantial kill, because the enemies will just be taking constant damage from things like burn and curse. Well, curse damage isn't constant, but it does deal damage over time, not unlike burning and freezing and such. Okay, I do want to get this chest. Fire rate lower, curse damage up by 75%. I won't say no. Holy shield went away because the enemy exploded on us as I opened that. Unfortunately, that is annoying. Magic Scythe is here, but I want to see if Splinter... I think Splinter will just cause constant burning, because the enemies explode into 3 bullets that I think will match our bullets. Have to see what they look like when they die. Yep, there we go. So we're just inflicting constant burn now. That's glorious. I'm actually kind of glad I took that tree. I was really only taking it for our curse build, but for our flame build, that's incredible. So yeah, it says that the bullets themselves deal 20% or whatever of your damage, or 10%, but the actual flame effect is not hindered at all as far as I understand. Okay, so Firestarter is the general boost to our flame damage, and honestly is really good for us. It is also one of the components we need to get the electro burning synergy. We haven't seen the electric tree yet though, so okay, here's our first boss. The boss is going to attack constantly, which is unfortunate because I am not moving quickly at all. When you inflict burn, there's a chance to heal you, or I mean, we need the increased move speed, so I'm going to take this. This boss, you kind of just have to move in a square or a circle so that it dashes past you. It's very tedious, especially when you're moving as slow as I am right now. The freezing that we're inflicting is also occasionally freezing the boss and interrupting its dash, which is annoying because it's going to dash the second it becomes unfrozen also. Boss does deal 2 hits of damage, so I'm trying my best to stay as far away as possible if I can manage to. I did have to walk through an enemy earlier to avoid that. I think I am going to take Frost Mage. Eventually you can get this to spread too. You can get your freeze effect to spread. It's pretty major. Oof. About to say hooray, our holy shield is back, and then I lost it immediately. Okay, well, we're not confined to that little square anymore. That should help us a little bit. Really just trying to get long distance damage on that boss before he gets a chance to sprint at us again. Oh, there he is. Oof, yep, he hit us with a charge. He's down. Okay, now we can go in there and hope to get a powerful tome. Rough. Power, elements, summoning. Okay, elements and summoning are the 2 that I would hope to get here. Unfortunately, elements does not include curse. I guess curse isn't really an element, but it is gonna benefit our burn damage, and we also picked up freeze, and I anticipate picking up lightning, so I'm going to take the Tome of Elements just because it increases the duration of things and allows it to burn longer, damage more, freeze and immobilize things longer, etc. So if we can get all the power-ups that I'm hoping to get, this should be the right tome for us to have bought. See another soul heart there. I just got absolutely stuck. Honestly, not sure if I just took damage. It seemed like I should have, but I don't think I did. When you inflict burn, there's a chance to heal you. Okay, so we are going to take that just because I have been having trouble. I mean, dodge would be good too, but we're inflicting burn constantly. As our shots are inflicting burn, the burn is spreading. Our crow, I think, is or will eventually be inflicting burn, etc. So the only downside is we need to have empty heart containers to heal from that. But that's okay, because I think eventually if we get the right upgrade, we can permanently convert soul hearts to max health. Super broken, but I will take advantage of that with how crazy Darkness 15 is. Okay, your walk speed's faster, aka when you shoot, you move more quickly. Summon damage increase, that would be huge. But I actually do want Electro Mage so I can get Electro Mastery for our burning and electricity synergy. Trying to just burn and freeze everyone around me so I can move in a direction. Be gone. We are hardly moving. Okay, I found a pocket, and then I immediately step back into the pocket. I'm just trying to move forward here. Getting so swarmed. I don't know if I'm better off just staying still and just aiming in all kinds of directions. Fire rate up. I mean, sure, why not? It'll be good for right now. Trying to freeze people more often and stuff. Actually, this seems to be working. We just cleared a bit of a gap around ourselves. They really want me to take run and gun in glare, huh? Let's try glare. So glare kind of works like garlic does in Vampire Survivors. Once every 2 seconds, at least at base level, you'll deal damage within your vision cone, which as things keep getting lit up by elemental damage, it's hard to tell how far we can see, but by itself that's not too great, but one of its upgrades allows you to deal your elemental damage every time glare goes off, which is actually very, very useful. Here's the soul heart conversion one. We're going to take that immediately because it'll be a lot easier to heal red health than it will be to heal soul hearts, even though, I mean, right now we're getting quite a few soul hearts from everyone that we're killing. I'm just walking through a whole wave of enemies right here. This is a much different picture than I had in the last run I tried recording, I'll tell you that much. An enemy is inflicted with freeze, they lose 15% of their max health. That's gigantic. So that combined with Assassin, which we don't yet have, at least I don't believe we have it yet. We'll take 15% off the top, and I think, well no, I guess it lowers how much health they need to lose, but I mean, they're already partway there. They get down to a lower 20% left of their health. Gain a soul heart. When you lose a soul heart, enemies lose 80% of their max HP. My goodness. I mean, sure. I just lost a soul heart, I guess. Something damaged me. I must have gotten hit by a projectile or something. Pickup range increased. Let's just boost the summon damage for now. I'll let my summons do all the work here while I pick up some XP. I love that a lot of the XP that fell just fell in a big circle. when I was walking in circles shooting things. So even though I don't need piercing in our bullet speed to be increased, I do want to get assassin, which is part of that tree, so we'll just take that as a stepping stone. People are still exploding into flames, so it looks like our summons are actually dealing some damage here. Of course, summon damage is not really my primary concern. It probably should be because I have a few summons, but I've actually been dealing a ton of elemental damage. Summon attack speed up 20%. Your summons inflict burn on hit. I mean, just talking about elements. Burn is huge. Our crow is just flying through most of the enemies on screen. So if I'm not actively inflicting burn, the crow will be, or when the enemies die, they will be, because of that bullet spread that they shoot out. Our bullets, of course, are just flames. This is entirely a burn build, as it turns out. That wasn't my original intention, but you won't hear me complaining about it. Now, one of the burn boosts that you get will actually synergize with freezing too, so that any enemy that's freezing will be burnt. Which, again, burning is carrying this build, so we'll seek that out if I can manage to. That red outlined character down there is another elite. That one does summon little baby friends. So I don't like staying too close to them because the babies are actually kind of hard to see and they snake through all the other guys and hit me a lot. I do think I need to sit still and start shooting stuff though, because I'm not really freezing a lot of enemies. I'm getting sort of bombarded. Speed and damage goes up. Magic Spear deals extra 10 damage for every max HP you have. I mean, our max HP is just going to keep climbing. Summons have a 15% chance on hit to instantly kill an enemy. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm going to take the Holy Spear boost just because I see the Holy Spears going out like crazy, and we're going to constantly be powering that up. The 15% chance to instantly kill an enemy, 15% is actually more substantial than you might think. I've learned that in games like Blazing Beaks, where you get the 15% chance to jam your gun with the bubblegum artifact, and you go from being able to shoot consistently to like basically never being able to shoot again. Okay, hold on, leave me alone, leave me alone. There's those babies I was just talking about. Oh, a baby actually hit me. Alright, well, now I'm going to prioritize shooting the actual elite. I'm honestly not too worried about losing health like normally, because we're inflicting burn literally non-stop. And if I do lose red health, I will have a chance to recover it. Inflicting Curse also inflicts burn on enemies. There we go. That's our second character specific perk. And because we're doing a burn build, it's actually very, very welcome. I did not even know that was one of her pickups before I picked her in this gun. It just kind of worked out that way. So, incredible. These are all really not that great. When lightning strikes an enemy, there's a chance to refill your ammo. I mean, I guess that could be useful. It does add a weird sound effect though. It sounds like when you charge one of those old-timey chargeable flashlight, you kind of go ring, 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 ring. We're not striking lightning a ton though, so I guess we won't hear it constantly. Whenever you do hear that, it means that my gun's got 3 extra bullets in it that apparently aren't firing. Usually when you pick that, it seems like your gun's constantly refilling with ammo, but it doesn't feel that way at the moment. Oh boy. Increase bullet damage by 15%. You know, let's just take dodge. I haven't really tried the dodge yet. And I have been taking a lot of damage in these builds, so maybe dodge will be useful. Let's watch ourselves ping pong off of enemies or something. Ooh, hello. I think that's one of my rune abilities that keeps happening when the screen randomly clears like that. Kind of mirrors finding a rosary. Vampire Survivors. I keep talking about Vampire Survivors because it's like the only game of this type people tend to know. There's Electro Mastery. Did I get the flame one too? Fire starter? Yeah, it looks that way. Perfect, so we should see Overload soon. I also want Frostfire. But I don't think we got... Where's Intense Burn? I don't think we got Intense Burn. Maybe that's what this is and we didn't get Fire Starter. Every 5th shot, shoot a fireball. Yeah, I haven't noticed that. I must not have taken the one that's just a burn damage increase. So when we get that, we'll get... whatever. I'm missing one of the perks I need to do. Both synergies. I don't know which one it is. Okay, we are getting sandwiched. Gonna take this and try to move away. If you're not within the range of the boss, it actually won't shoot you with the beam attack. It tried to make a liar out of me. If you survive the boss wave until the end of the minute, the walls actually open up and let you like move away. Just on Darkness 15, I kind of require that. It's just too hectic within the walls here for either of these bosses. This is the last boss of the run, though there is another elite, I believe. I don't remember what the other elite looks like, though. Alright, we're out. Oh yeah, there it is. Weird dragon thing. Yeah, I am just trying to snake my way out. Tiny. Dodge plus 5, character size minus 25%. Enemies inflicted with curse take more damage. Alright, we'll take that. I wanted the size decrease because it sounds fun. Ow. Alright, we're struggling, but I think we are going to heal because of all the burn that we're inflicting. I think that we will heal because of all the burn that we're inflicting. Oh yeah, we already did. So the boss will drop, the big round boss will drop a tome. And the elite here will drop a character-specific perk again. I want the character-specific perk. Max health up. I mean, that'll boost our... Well, I was gonna say that would boost our magic spear, but maybe I'll just take light bullets just so we can shoot faster and deal more elemental damage through our bullets faster. Really not that big of a difference I'm finding, but that's okay. Okay, the boss is down. No more brimstone beams from beyond. I do want to go get that tome I earned. Probably not before we get the character-specific thing here. Oh no, there we go. Power Rage Summoning. I mean, gonna lower our reload rate, which is kind of bad. Fire rate up, spread up. Damage lowered and knockback lowered. You know what? I'm gonna do Tome of Rage. This doesn't reduce our max health either. Summon a second crow. My goodness. That would have been good use there. That would have been really useful earlier, but it'll do for now. I think we're just gonna be cakewalking through the last few minutes of this, even though I didn't get my synergies. And honestly, that's okay. I'll take tiny because it's gonna look funny. Look at how small we are. I was having trouble taking damage before. I mean, to an extent. I see a soul heart. We don't even need it. I just want to go get it because I earned it. Nimble. Move faster. Intense burn. There we go. Now we're unstoppable. We didn't even get all the things that spread like fire and ice and stuff constantly. If you got the thing that spread ice and then you got the synergy that made it so that enemies... Oh, here we go. Enemies affected by freeze explode. Deal damage to nearby enemies equal to 10% of their max. I thought that this used to spread freeze too, though. You can see how the entire crowd gets peeled away and inflicted with freeze. It doesn't say that though, but that's exactly what's happening, I'm pretty sure. Honestly, just like spinning in a circle here. Yeah, I mean, I have to go with run and gun. Now when I shoot, I can move at basically the same speed I'm moving when I don't shoot. I usually take this really early, but with how dense these waves are, until you're really strong, you can't really move that quickly anyway. It's good for running away from just like huge swaths of mobs, but overall, not really necessary. Move speed up, your dodge chances increased by bonuses to your move speed. Damage from glare also applies the on-hit effects of your bullets. Let's just take reflex. Let's just get the entire dodge tree. I guess I'm not gonna need it. Something's triggering just like full screen clears. I'm gonna say I don't have to move, but I forgot that there's enemies that shoot projectiles straight at you, so it's the only time I have to move. Because again, unlike in Vampire Survivors, you can't just shoot the projectiles and have them go away. When you inflict freeze, you also inflict burn. There it is. Looking for that this entire time, but we never picked up intense burn until like 2 pickups ago. We have 20 seconds left. I think we're cruising. I think we're there. I almost always do elemental builds in this game, though. They don't always work, which is why I've been saying I had to redo this run with this gun and this character, but, I mean, overall, it feels like it worked out. Oh, look, there's Ritual. Can I get another upgrade in 4 seconds to get the other synergy? I doubt it. No. We survived! We did it! There we go. Achievements unlocked. Flame Cannon Mastery and Witch. So that's it. We're trying to get all the characters and stuff done. There we go. A nice red 15. Red 15. Looks beautiful. We still have another 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 characters to do, including the latest seasonal girl who turns into a deer. We also have another 2, 4, 6 weapons. So some of them are going to have to be used twice. That's okay. We'll have to do that in a future video. Thank you so much for tuning in if you made it this far. If you enjoy content like this, please feel free to check out my Twitch channel where I play games like this and many others live. Randomly, but frequently. And yeah, if you like this comment, please leave a like or a comment telling me so, and I will be sure to continue putting out content just like this. Until next time, I appreciate you checking out the channel, and I hope you take care. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.